Coucou mes filles, so time for a tag video. I don't know why it seemed like it's been a hot minute since I filmed a tag. It might not have been, it's just in my mind. It feels like it's a hot minute. So when I was tagged by my beautiful friend Carol to do this tag, I thought what better way to talk about one of the things I love most about makeup, which is packaging. I will link Carol's channel down below. We are also doing a collab on the 16th, which I believe is Saturday, so keep an eye out for that. There will be more packaging and product talk in that video. So definitely, if you're not subscribed here, be subscribed here so you don't miss that video, and you'll go subscribe to Carol as well so you don't miss her video when it goes up. And yeah, let's just talk about product. I think this is called the makeup packaging tag. What are you called? The makeup packaging tag. Smart cookie. I have stuff laid out in front of me. I've told you guys how I feel about packaging. I won't necessarily buy a product just for the packaging, but what was I gonna get at? Packaging does make me reach for something more often. I think it's nice, and I think part of the reason why I spend more money on higher end products is because I do enjoy packaging. It's nice for it to be aesthetically pleasing, right? So I'm gonna run through them. I did try to pull stuff that I wanted to use to answer the questions so it's all in front of me and sort of laid out. There were some questions I had trouble with. I'm not great with like disappointing products in general, just because I do tend to do a fair bit of research before I buy something. And what else? And stuff that I don't really love or get a whole lot of use out of, I tend to pass along. So I'm going to answer these questions to the best of my ability. Some I may not have answers for, and some my answers might be a little bit unorthodox, but we're just going to roll with it, and we're going to get started if I can find the questions. Okay, so the first one is favorite packaging, like for blush, lipstick, mascara, foundation, powder, and eyeshadow. The first one is blush, and definitely has to be some of these limited edition MAC packaging. So this one was from the Rihanna collection. Let me bring it up close. So this one, which is going to catch all that light, it was from the Rihanna collection. It's like a gorgeous rose gold color, and it has her signature in it, and it just pops open, and it's pink on the inside. MAC really does some great limited edition packaging, and their blushes are no exception. I've got my eye on a couple from the Marge Simpson collection that look, or one. I've gotten my eye on a couple things from the Marge Simpson collection, one of which is the blush, but that's definitely got to be my favorite packaging for blush. For lipstick, that's what's next, right? Yeah, lipstick, I also got to give it to MAC. So this is that Alluring Aquatic collection with those water droplets. I've shown you guys this up close in that haul video. And then the one from the Rihanna collection, which has like her signature R on it. Again, they do just some really awesome stuff. So this one is just very plain, but the Rihanna ones actually had her like signature in there. I don't know if you can see that, but it has her like little signature prints in there. So there's just something so elegant about, this is also one of my favorite colors, but there's something so beautiful and elegant about pulling this out of your purse. Next one is mascara. Okay, so you're gonna have mascara and foundation. I don't actually have a favorite. I have found mascaras and foundations that I love. None of the packaging really appeals to me. One of my favorite foundations of all time, the Illamasqua Skin Base, is a gorgeous foundation. The packaging is not the most convenient. Even my Chanel, I can't think of a foundation that I have tried that I really like the packaging for. They're all sort of alright. Same thing with mascara. I haven't found a tube of mascara that I'm like, oh, I'm really excited about that. So I'm going to pass on those two. But for powder, I definitely have to give it to Guerlain and their Météorite Perle. So this is the pressed version. I think Carol also talked about, but the loose version in her case. So it's just got this beautiful flower design on it, and then that light is not going to do it justice, but it's just a gorgeous, gorgeous packaging, and then your purse is a compact. It's really, really lovely. So I've got to give it to Guerlain on that front. And then for eyeshadow, I was torn between showing a single and a palette, and if I thought through my collection, my favorite actually is a palette. This one still has the cute note from my swap with Jasmine. Jasmine's channel will be linked down below. But there's something about this gorgeous electric palette. Sorry, the paper's still on the inside there. It's going to be hard to get it out. I'll show it to you this way. There's something just so beautiful about this packaging that I just really, really enjoy. So that is definitely what I got to give it to for eyeshadow. Even the inside, I mean, it's just a sort of standard palette, but I just love this packaging. So I'm going to give it to Urban Decay for the best eyeshadow packaging. Number 2 is the name of a brand whose packaging you can't resist. Is that what the question is? You cannot resist. necessarily have one. I mean, I love a lot of packaging, but I won't necessarily just buy something for the packaging. The one sort of exception to that rule would probably be limited edition MAC lipsticks. I won't necessarily buy all 5 or 6 or however many came out just because of the packaging, but if I really love the packaging, I will try to find a color that I like within that collection. But it tends to stop at lipstick usually. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I wear lipsticks the most often, so I can, like, in my mind justify having way too many. But I think that's probably the only one where it's like I will just jump at the packaging even if I don't necessarily love the product. Yeah, that's my best answer. 3 is name one brand whose packaging is overhyped in your opinion. Dior packaging. I don't have many of my Dior quads and blushes anymore because I just haven't gotten enough use out of them. Maybe because I wasn't so super drawn to the packaging. But I mean, this is my Rosy Glow blush, which I love. The packaging I find is very, very simple. Their lipstick packaging is alright. I'm going to show you the lipstick that I have. Like, I don't know. For the price point of Dior, I find that it's a gorgeous color. I love the smell. I don't know, I feel like they could do more with the packaging, so probably Dior might be my most disappointing or overhyped. I don't know if it's overhyped, it's just disappointing, which I don't think was the question, but it's my answer. Okay, we skipped question 4, which is most disappointing packaging for a great product, and that has definitely got to be these Wet n Wild shadow palettes. April got me these, and I showed you guys Comfort Zone yesterday, and this is Sparkle in the Morning, which is on my eyes today. Should I show you? I should show you. So I made some like sunrise eyes unintentionally, but this is what I created with Sparkle in the Morning. And I've been loving these shadows. They're like under $5 and they are phenomenal, but the packaging is super not attractive. But the product inside is amazing. I think I was talking to Tracy today, was it Tracy or Holly? I can't remember. It was one of you beautiful ladies. But I was raving about these shadows yesterday, and you were like, no, like, I love mine too, and they look great, and all this kind of stuff. My sister actually saw me yesterday after I filmed. She's like, oh, what lovely shadows you have on. Are those the Tom Ford ones? I was like, no, they're Wet n Wild, like, believe it or not. So I think that, like, I know why, if these are going for about $5, it makes sense that the packaging is not going to be like a $50 Tom Ford palette or $75 Tom Ford palette type. But I think that these are overlooked, especially by me, have been overlooked for a long time because their packaging doesn't live up to the quality inside the palette. Okay, that made sense. 5 is most disappointing product for great packaging. Most disappointing product for great packaging. It's gonna be a fun video, guys. It's the Richadw Shine. This was Carol's answer. I should have remembered that. I adore this packaging. The lipstick in here, though, does not last on my lips even 10 minutes. So yeah, this has probably got to be some of the most gorgeous packaging. I just only have the one. I gave away one of them, but I haven't bought any more because the product really doesn't live up to the gorgeous packaging. I do know that some people adore those lipsticks. For me, I need something that's gonna last and not sort of slip and slide everywhere. So that's probably, there we go. That's a good answer. Okay, so 6 and 7 are best design product and worst design product. Best design product. So I'm taking this at like face value and like the design overall, including like how pretty I find the packaging to be. And I've got to say, if I had to pick one product, it would probably be my little Chanel Kabuki brush. I just love how beautifully compact it is, how easy, like, it slides up, closed, it fits in your purse. It is one of the softest, greatest brushes that I have. I know it's not super versatile, but I love how high quality it is and how easily I can take it on the go to touch up. So I'm talking about design overall. This would win the award in my view. Worst design product would be something like this Benefit High Beam. I love the product inside of it, but like I don't understand why it's designed this way. So it's like almost like a nail polish type applicator, and you're supposed to put it on your face, and it's like, I'm not gonna drag this all over my face and then I got product in here. It doesn't seem to work well for its intended use, if that makes sense. So that's probably the worst design in my eyes. I jumped around a lot. these questions were not spoken in the order that they were supposed to be, and I was a bit of a rambly mess. So I hope that was enjoyable still, despite all that. If any of you know me well, there's a long ramble coming on, so if you're not into that, then it was good to see you guys today. I'll talk to you later. But if you are in for the ramble, then hold on. If any of you have been with me long enough, you know what the sweater means. It's been one of those days, and I just needed a giant hug. I've been trying this new thing where I film the night before and try to edit and post like for the next day. I just find it's made like editing so much easier, so I don't have to mass edit things, and it just means like I bring you fresh looks. I'm really talking to you on the daily. It's just been really fun. But the one thing it has not been so fun about is that because I post every day, as much for you guys as it is for me, as much as you guys like leave me really sweet encouraging notes about how you like enjoy doing your makeup every day watching, or it's part of your morning routine and it really warms my heart, it's also part of my daily routine. I love getting the chance to talk with you guys every day, and on days where I miss videos, I miss that interaction. So it's really important to me to get the videos up every day. But doing it this way, where it's like I film the night and then upload for the next morning, it means that there's really no room for error. And so on days like today, where I am fighting some vicious nausea, it's not the easiest thing in the world. So that is why I'm a bit of a rambly, or more of a rambly mess than usual. I feel like I might be my own worst critic though, because a lot of the time I tell you that I'm sorry I'm being weird or off or whatever, and you guys can't tell. So that goes to prove that sitting down doing your makeup and talking to you guys really does cheer me up. But yeah, I think that was my ramble. Yeah, I think so. That's enough. Let's do points of positivity for the day, and I will be out of your hair. My first point of positivity is honestly sitting down to do my makeup. It's not that I was in a foul mood, I was in a sick mood and just sort of off and drained, and I sat down and played with eyeshadow and this really lovely nude lipstick that I actually really am enjoying. This is from the L'Oreal Collection Privée. This is JLo's Perfect Nude. Jaclyn Hill talked about this recently, and saying that it's a dupe for a YSL one, and I am really digging it. I'm not usually like, you guys see me recently, I've all been about the bright crazy lip, but this is actually making me really happy. So yeah, that's definitely my first point of positivity. My second point of positivity is Mr. Bruno Mars. I've just been listening to his songs all day on repeat, and it's just been making me really happy. And yeah, music is amazing when it can do that, right? And third point of positivity has got to be this nice weather. I'm gonna go with that. I've probably said that recently, but we've just had some weird hailstorms, so any day where we get some nice sunshine and I can go for a good drive and soak in some of that vitamin D once I park somewhere and go outside, or just even through my dashboard, through my windshield. Another not great part about filming late to the night is that I cannot speak. Anyways, yeah, that's just really been brightening my day. Let me know as always what has been bringing you happiness, sunshine as I topple lights. This is going well today, you guys. Stop shaking. Just stop. You can make me nervous. That's all for me today. I will tag a bunch of you down below. If I didn't tag you, or you don't make videos, or any of that kind of jazz, let me know your thoughts on great and horrible packaging down in that comment section. I want to send you guys tons of happiness. Thank you for all the happiness that you bring me. And as always, I can never leave you without reminding you that life is just too short to wear boring lipstick. Bye, guys.